You got a hard out. Oh, I think I might have it. I think I might have turned back on the automatic delete. So
Mhm.
so maybe that's where we are.
Okay.
That's where we are. Yeah. Yo. What's up, y'all? Episode 155 of the Collective Podcast. I am AC from LA. This dude over here is SG Trilogy. And later on, we got Masta Ace coming through. What's up, my brother?
What's happening, man? Happy Wednesday. Happy middle of the week. What's happening, man?
Just over here trying to be legendary. Shout out to G Classics early, too. What's
That's
up,
right.
Rod? What's up,
Look,
Rod?
and in order to be legendary, you got to dream big. So shout out to G Classics.
Shout out
Because
to
I'm
G
dreaming
Classics.
big.
And shout out to young Rodney Saucier Jr. Junior in the building. Junior in the building.
The
What
sauce
up?
man. What's happening?
Yeah. Young sauce. Applesauce. Okay, I won't call you applesauce again, Rod. I won't call you applesauce again. Just young hot sauce. Just young hot sauce. Yeah. All right, so I didn't even know you could comment on the Instagram live stream. Did you know that?
No, I had no idea, man. That's dope.
All right, that's dope. All right, so tell us about your week. Or you want them to know where to find us? What you want to do first?
Man, I'm gonna just let them know where to find us first. Let's go there.
Let them know where to find us.
Okay. Yeah, let them know where to find us.
I could do that. Said 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, and then share my screen. All right, ready. Share screen. Continue to allow and the banner. All right, brother. Take it away.
All right. So we have a saying here at the Collective Podcast that times are always better when you can connect with the Collective Podcast. And we truly believe so. There are quite a few ways you can stay connected with us. You can go to our official website, which is tcpodofficial.com. On Facebook, we are TC Podcast Official. On YouTube, X, and IG, we are TC Pod Official. On IG and X, he is AC from LA. And on IG, I'm SG Trilogy. On X, I'm SG3. We appreciate you all for connecting with us on this Wednesday, and we're ready to rock.
Wow. Okay, that's what's up. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. And then we switch it up a little bit. So here are our topics. And then just so you guys know what's going on, NBA, Sam's going to talk about the Summer League Championship. We're going to talk about WNBA All-Star Weekend with my girl, Alicia Gray, in the building. Sam's going to talk about what the enemies are doing in the Big Three. Sam's going to talk about the Olympics. We'll talk a bit about Major League Baseball, Major League Soccer, NWSL. They're on the Olympic break. Then we'll do Tech Talk Now early, and then the culture featuring Masta Ace. Because it's the ride, y'all. It's the ride, y'all. The INC ride. That's what's up. That work for you, brother?
That works.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So now you told them. So what you do this week? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great this week, man. We had to so back-to-back weeks of Wednesday night shows. So as you guys know, we called an audible last week. We made an adjustment. And so we're rocking on Wednesdays for the foreseeable future right now. We'll do that through the fall due to travel schedules and work schedules, and we're going to make this work. So definitely, if you can join us live, that's our preferred method so that we can have some interaction with you. But if you can't catch us live, we ask that you go to our YouTube and subscribe. Had a great week. Was able to spend some time with some loved ones and pour into some loved ones, have great intentional conversations, man, and stay motivated, brother. So I had a good week. What about you?
New SG Trilogy.
New Spaghetti Sam, a.k.a. the Big Cigar, a.k.a. the Big Cigar, a.k.a. the Big Cigar, a.k.a. the Big Cigar.
All right. So for me, I had a great week. Not necessarily pouring into people. Well, I poured into Kayla this week. You know, I'm always trying to educate her and enhance her knowledge base. Really great week with her. And then some business things are happening. Things are positive. I have a really big meeting tomorrow, and hopefully that that brings some nice fruit to bear, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. Things are progressing in the right way. On the relationship front, Bridget definitely a keeper. We're gonna keep that moving in the right way. Okay. So yeah, the week was good, brother. Keep it going. You take a sip. Took a sip. Took a sip. I need you to talk though. You can't just be so quiet.
Yeah, brother. I had to just take a sip, man. I was listening to your week, and it sounds like a major
New
week.
AC from LA.
It's confusing when you do that,
New
but
AC from LA.
I mean, how do you not just get motivated
New
by
AC
that?
from LA.
Wait, what? My man Roderick Tennell turned 51 yesterday. Why isn't that out on my calendar? My bad, dog. I've been knowing you for eons. Not 51 of them, but for a long time. It's not on my calendar, dude. How's that possible?
Roddy T, happy belated birthday, brother.
Yeah, I apologize. Why is it not on my calendar? So the 23rd, it's not here, dude. I don't know. Sorry. Happy birthday. We'll catch up. Absolutely. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, man. My man Roddy T, who got me involved in golf, is in the building. Yes. All right. So we're going to get into what? The association?
Yeah, man. We're going to hit the association for some summer league action, man.
Okay. I mean, you could talk to the people because I haven't watched a second, much less a minute or a game.
All right. So this is what we'll do. So the NBA Summer League just wrapped up play, and they wrapped up play in the form of the championship game, the title game for the NBA Summer League against the Miami Heat and the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Heat prevailed 120-118. So close game down to the wire. The Heat prevailed. I guess the reoccurring theme or some of the standout stats from this past summer's NBA Summer League, man, were Scottie Pippen Jr., the son of Hall of Famer Scottie Pippen. He had a great summer in which he came out and he solidified his presence. Scottie Pippen Jr. averaged 21.5 points over 6 games in the Summer League. For those of you who may not know his basketball, he played at Sierra Canyon in Southern California, went on to Vanderbilt where he played 2 seasons. And then in 2022, went into the league, played 6 games for the Lakers, averaging slightly over 2 points a game. And then last season, 2023 season, he played for the Memphis Grizzlies, 21 games, averaging almost 13 a game. So it was good to see this young man, slasher, combo guard, really come out and perform this summer. From there, another standout athlete during the Summer League was Gigi Jackson II. He averaged 22 points a game over 6 games this summer. Gigi played at University of South Carolina, and he also was a member of the Memphis Grizzlies last season, in which he played 48 games, averaging almost 15 a game. So looks like a tremendous upside for both of those young men. And then Jordan Miller. Jordan Miller played 5 games in this Summer League, and he averaged 25.4. Jordan Miller played the 2023 campaign for the Clippers. He went to school at George Mason, followed by University of Miami. And when he played for the Clippers last season, he just played 8 games, 1.5 points a game. As I said, he showed up and showed out for the Summer League. So hopefully that's good things to come for that young guard. The big name, of course, and I won't say it's because of his stats, but big name going into the Summer League was Bronny James. And over 4 games for the Lakers, Bronny James averaged 8.8 points per game for the Lakers this Summer League. So, good to see these young fellas get out, perform this summer. Not all of them will make NBA rosters. Some have already solidified and signed their deals. And yeah, man, that was Summer League this year, brother, this summer. And you said you didn't watch any of it? You didn't even on mistake see a highlight, anything?
I think I saw a rebound or a block shot or something. Like just not much at all. But it's cool. You watched for us, right?
Yeah, man. I watch, man. I'm pretty much when it's any sport that's on, man, it doesn't matter what it is. of course, I love basketball, so I try to watch and see who's who, see who the standouts are, and hoping these guys, you'll see some of these guys actually fulfill their dream and make rosters, permanent rosters. So we'll see.
Okay, that's fair. I would say this: every time that there was a summer league game on, there was some other sport on. So I was watching sports too, just not that. So that's what's up, though. So
right,
good to go. You good?
Yeah, good to go, man. We going to the. You probably were watching the WNBA.
Yeah. So moving on to the W. We don't have power rankings because we're on the break, All-Star break, Olympic break. But pulling into the break, the Aces moved all the way up to third, so that's important. So the All-Star game, festivities, you had the skills challenge, and you had the three-point contest. And I'll take all of the suspense away for you. Alicia Gray. I mean, what can I say? She won both of them. Nobody had ever done that before, but she won both of them. So went through the skills challenge and won that, and you got to run around like a hamster, and then won the three-point contest. You don't necessarily have to run around, but you have to have your win. So she killed that, and then she was on the victorious Team WNBA. Team WNBA beat Team USA in the actual All-Star game, 117-109. And Alicia Gray was a complimentary player in the All-Star game because everybody was a complimentary player on Team WNBA to your girl, Arike Ngubawale, who scored 34 points all in the second half. 34 points all in the second half. And she put it away. Like, she was busting from everywhere. She was shooting from Dallas. She was shooting from Atlanta. She was shooting from Anaheim. Oh, wasn't the big three in Anaheim? She was shooting from everywhere and just busting. And guess what? She was the MVP. The last time that she was the MVP was the last time that Team WNBA played Team USA in 2021. Remember, the Olympics got bumped a year because of COVID-19. She was she had 31 points in that game, in that All-Star game. And yeah, so there you go. There you go. So that's really all we have. What'd you say?
She only has one gear apparently because she was downhill. Nobody could stop her. So she has one gear. Seems like her motor she's unstoppable, man. So
yeah. As the word goes out there, she was on go the whole time. What up, Trey Hop? Porterhouse EGP or Porterhouse GP. What up, Trey Hop in the building? Blessed and know it. Blessed and know it. All right. Shout out to the people watching in. Trey Hop is absolutely a Collective Podcast alum. One of the original co-hosts. Shout out. All right. So drop the W banner. What we on next, brother?
Man, we moving right along, man. We heading to the big three.
Oh, look at you! You working your tools now. You working your tools.
Yeah, man. We're on to the big three, brother. So let's see. What's the big news in the big three? The defending champions, the enemies, remain undefeated.
Hold on. I just got a text message. Not really, but I'm playing devil's advocate. Would you have anything to talk about the big three if the enemies weren't like? What would you say if you couldn't say, oh, they're the lone undefeated team, and then the other team is the lone winless team? What's in the middle?
You're about to see and hear what's in the middle. So
just
sit back and relax, brother. Relax.
Hold on. Let me give you an air horn. No, don't get rattled. Let me give you an air horn real quick, and then you can get back to it. Scrolling up. There you go. Don't get too full of yourself.
I appreciate you, my brother.
You already know.
Yes, it's too late. Sorry. Okay, so in Big Three action, reoccurring theme, we've talked about it all season. The defending champs, the enemies, continue to defeat. They're playing lockdown basketball, hands down, and no one can stop them just yet. So through 6 weeks, the enemies remain undefeated. They're 6-0. And on the flip side of that, you have the winless Killer Threes, coached by Charles Oakley. Killer Threes can't seem to buy a bucket, and they're 0-6. This upcoming week, week 7, they move on to Cincinnati. So another stop. They're in Cincy this week. And what I wanted to do, the in-between you talked about, because I talked about opposite ends of the spectrum. The undefeated versus the winless. In the middle, let's talk about league leaders. Isaiah Briscoe of Trilogy, he's leading the league in scoring with 20 points a game. So he's lighting it up yet again this season. Reggie Evans, longtime NBA journeyman, is leading the league in rebounds. He plays for Three's Company with 9 boards a game. Dwayne Jackson from the Ghost Ballers is leading in assists with 4 a game. Corey Brewer, NBA champion, won a chip in 2011 with the Mavericks and played for a host of teams. He's leading the league in steals with almost 2 steals a game. And then Jalil Abdul Bassett, he plays for the Three-Headed Monsters. He's leading the league in blocks per game. One thing that's impressive is Jalil is a point guard, and so leading the league in blocks with 2 a game, it shows that his vertical game is legit. So check out the Big Three if you do like 3-on-3 basketball, and it's exciting little fun brand for the summer. And yeah, there we go. We're going into week 7.
Think quick on your feet. What if they don't enjoy 3-on-3 basketball? Why should they watch?
If they don't enjoy 3-on-3 basketball, support Ice Cube. Come on now. It was his brain trust, so support Cube.
Yeah.
There you go. There
Ice
you
Cube,
go.
great.
Ice Cube the great, brother. So that's it, man. I got right through the Big Three.
Have you clipped that and sent that to them when I do that for him? Have you sent that to them? No, you just laugh at me. Okay.
We'll talk offline.
I'm just asking if you sent it to him because I do it quite often. I'm not looking for anything, but I just noticed that I do it. So, anyway. All right, what's next?
All right. Next up, let's take that down. Next up, what are we gearing up for? It's 2024. It's the week. 2024 Paris Olympics. So it's time to get excited. I know we talked about enjoying track and field, our mutual admiration and respect for track and field. Of course, basketball, yeah, we're both excited about that. One thing pertaining to men's basketball, they had a scare recently in a glorified practice game in which they almost lost to Sudan. So we shall see what the USA men's team does. The team was led by LeBron James, though, in this practice round. So how you feel about that?
Oh, I bet that was a setup. Shout out to LeBron James, still ticking. Go ahead.
No, you got to have something to say, because I think that's a big sign, man. If LeBron is leading that team and he's almost 40, I'm like, okay.
So LeBron is leading that team and they're barely winning. Do you want me to say that, or?
I want you to say.
Well, this is what I'll say. The guy whose nickname you use, whose nickname I'm not going to use because I barely know the guy's name at all.
Mm-hmm.
Ant-Man, I guess I will say it because I don't know his name. No, I'm just kidding. So he shouted LeBron out after the Sudan rescue mission. So nah, man, he's still doing his thing. I mean, the thing is, there are plenty of pieces around, and I think that on the women's side, he would be a complementary piece like Diana Taurasi is at this point. But they're not ready to let that go because I think that in a lot of ways, that leadership is uber important, but on the court, right? Taurasi can lead from the bench and then get in and settle people down. So she's an on-court assistant coach, and then she helps on the bench because, she knows personalities and all of that. But for the NBA cats, we've seen people that just choked in the playoffs, right? The NBA playoffs. So you kind of need to have LeBron, like the LeBron settling presence, the Steph Curry settling presence in that. Well, of course, Curry is still operating at an uber high level, but like it's not like LeBron has fallen off much. He is like talent wise, he's one of the guys, but then because he's done it for so long, that experience really does mean something for that team. And I mean, USA pride, right? Because we're making America great again right now, and we're trying not to let it fall off again, right? And so, even though I don't watch the NBA right now, and I probably won't watch many of the men's games, but I will watch the ones that um, seem to be more competitive. It is important, right? It is important that LeBron is there. So let me go on record saying that. You could send that clip to him. It's important for him to be there, and shout out to him for he's actually leading the team, right? He not only helped the comeback against the Sudan and he sealed the victory, but then he needed to show up in the next couple of games also. So that's important. So shout out to him. And I don't say that a lot about him on the court. I don't have a problem with dude. I just didn't want him in LA. And I hate the GOAT conversations. Like those things bother me, but you could be a GOAT all day and all night on Team USA. I don't care.
Right. And even as it pertains to saying the GOAT, we've talked about it numerous times. There's no way to say a GOAT across the board. You're going to have to be perhaps the greatest of an era, because it's hard to say Wilt Chamberlain, looking at his stats, or Kareem, looking at when they played. It's hard to just put anybody over them for me. So I always have to have that
Did you know I coined that?
The GOAT of an era? Oh, nice. Greatest of their era. That's good. That's good. Yep. We don't really agree that much on things. So for us to agree here, that's major. So yes, greatest of their era. You're spot on right there, brother. Spot on.
All right. Thanks, man.
Opening ceremonies for 2024 Paris Olympics are this upcoming Friday, the 26th. So make sure you catch it. LeBron is carrying the torch, which I thought was pretty cool. And you'll get to see athletes from all over the world as they converge upon the stadium. So looking forward to that.
Who else from the NBA is carrying their country's torch, their country's flag?
I don't know. Who else?
Giannis.
Giannis? Okay. Oh, yeah, for Greece. There you go. There you go.
All right, cool. Yeah.
All right, brother.
LeBron for the U.S. and Giannis for Greece.
And Giannis, the Greek freak, for Greece. That's a good deal. Good deal. All right, brother. Where are we going?
We are going to majors of the leagues in baseball.
This guy.
So Rod, hold on. Rod is saying the Lakers might win the silver. So is that him saying LeBron and Anthony Davis and the Olympic team might win the silver? Or is he saying don't call it a comeback? The Lakers are going to be in the championship next year and lose it and then fall another championship behind Boston? Is that what I think he's talking about?
I don't think he was saying the latter. I think it was the first one.
Yeah, because you're saying they have no shot at getting out of the first round of the playoffs. That's what that look means, right?
I'm saying it's going to be like roller skating uphill. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be tough.
All right, so here's the thing. Sam and I have a Google Doc that, historically speaking, I shared with him. It even started in the Rodney days. And so Sam will go in there and do his edits and put stuff in there and mess up my format a little bit. And I rib him about it because nobody sees it but us. So then we went to a week last week where he actually created the document. So he copied my document and then shared it with me. So it was weird because I had to find it in a different place. But then he also went into the doc for this week that I created. And boy, he butchered it. He really did butcher it. He was in there trying to do stuff with baseball. Like, why are you even talking? You talk about baseball, you don't touch baseball. So, yeah, I did away with all that crap that you put in there. So that being said, what Sam was thinking was, hey, let's go with the power rankings for last week and talk about them this week. And here's the problem. I know that he meant well, but the power rankings actually come out on Wednesday night after the show is over. That's late. Those power rankings that we were tracking from a particular venue show that the Dodgers are 5 in the power rankings. It's just not realistic. They're 5-0 since the All-Star break, the only undefeated team. Hopefully I'm not jinxing them for tonight. They've moved up to 3 in all the power rankings that matter, including the power rankings that will come out from that venue tonight after we go off. So I grabbed them actually from Sam's home base. And so the Phillies maintain number 1. The Orioles have moved up 2 spots from 4 to 2. The Dodgers moved up 2 spots, like I said, right, from 5 to 3. The Guardians dropped from 2 to 4. And Houston, I mean, they kicked in the dough like they were trying to retrieve something special. Like, you better give me back my money. They jumped from 10 to 5. 10 to 5. And then the Junkie, they've dropped since the All-Star break. They dropped from 3 to 6. The Brewers maintain at 7. The Braves dropped from 6 to 8. The Royals went up from 12 to 9. And then the Twins dropped from 8 to 10. So that's your top 10. And then the Red Sox were top 10. They were 9. And then the Dodgers went in there. Well, the Dodgers hosted and put hands on them, swept them. And so there you go. That's what's up. That's Major League Baseball. The trade deadline.
How much more time do we have before Mookie is back? That's the question. Someone just called me and asked me that. So there you go.
Okay. He's coming back very soon. It will be in August, but it should be early August. So he's on the mend. He says that his hand is probably at 60% strength right now, but he's working on it every day, and he'll be back soon.
Perfect.
So yeah, Mookie's on his way back for real. Okay.
Right in time. That's good.
Yeah. So Roderick was confirming that he was talking about the Olympic team. Yeah, we figured that out. That you were being witty by calling them the Lakers. So I get it. We're not paying bills today. It's cool. Hey man, what's up, man? AC Sports Live. That's my guy. That's also Sam's guy.
That's right.
And he likes to shout us out on his show. So I'm gonna one up him. Right now. Okay?
Hey, it's AC of AC Sports Live, an interactive sports talk show where your comments are part of the show. Every show we focus on the sports stories of today, with commentary on sports takes, my 2 cents, which is a reaction to my social media feed, Sports Flicks, where we take a look at sports movies and give a quick review. We have a segment called Mental Reps, where we have words of inspiration to help battle the dark side of men's mental health. And then there's the Tender Love Report. Who's being soft or petty in the world of sports? All takes are welcome under one condition. Say it with your chest. I'll see you there.
Shout out to my guy, AC Sports Live. Go Bruins. The show is when, Sam?
Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Pacific time, 11 p.m. Central time, and midnight Eastern.
And it's almost like he does this on purpose. And 10 o'clock Mountain.
Oh, yeah. Not forget about Mountain, okay? Jeez. That's where you jump in and sprinkle the Mountain. There you go.
Yeah. Well, don't forget about Mountain. I'm in the Mountain time zone a lot. Pacific and then Mountain for me. So
I guess that means I'm going to forget about you when you're in the Mountain zone. That's what you're saying? Is that what you were implying?
I think we're past the point of no return. You're not going to forget about me. So nice try, fella. Nice try, fella. Oh, wait a minute. He just came for me.
Trying to keep the balance, I'm staying strong. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song.
Hey. Okay? What was that song by Onyx? You back up. You back up. You back up.
Govern yourself accordingly. Just govern yourself accordingly.
Listen, fella. Get your life together now. Get your life together now. What's next? We're like breezing through this. Yeah. So do you have any? So the trade deadline is fast approaching for Major League Baseball. So the Dodgers will probably make a move or two. 2 pitchers are coming back. What? Today and tomorrow. Kershaw's tomorrow. Who's coming back today? Is it Walker? Not Walker. Might be Walker. Who's coming back today? Well, anyway, 2 starters coming back today and tomorrow. So, the Dodgers are already getting stronger. But, they're going to make moves. The Yankees have to make moves because the Yankees are not only second in the American League East, but they're about to jeopardize their wild card spot. So, yeah, moves will be made soon. And once again, the Phillies are still the best team in baseball with the Dodgers in hot pursuit. So there you go. There you go. There you go. All right. So Major League Soccer, a.k.a. football. Football. So a couple weeks ago, came here and told you LA Football Club was number one. They kicked in the dough, but then they got beaten by Columbus Crew. And Columbus Crew jumped them and moved up to number one, and LA Football Club dropped to 2. Well, now Inter Miami jumped all the way from 5. That's with Messi. Jumped all the way from 5 to 1. So you've got Inter Miami at 1, Columbus Crew at 2, LAFC at 3. The Galaxy had a good week. They jumped from 7 to 4. And then rounding out the top 5, FC Cincinnati. And why is Cincinnati important? Because Sam says the big 3 will be there this weekend. And then, like I told you, the NWSL is on an Olympic break. So, yeah. Oh my God, Sam, it's 5:30. And we're at TikTok.
Brother. But before we get to Tech Talk now, you know what we need to do.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Drop it.
You know how to.
This is what I did there.
Wait, is it time for the ambulance? Oh no, it's time for something else. Hey everyone, it's your man AC from LA here on the Collective Podcast, and I got some fire to share with you. We're talking about G Classics Apparel, the multicultural, inspirational clothing brand that's all about dreaming big and being legendary. With unique designs and that iconic GOAT symbol, G Classics is here to help you express your aspirations and values through dope, unisex fashion.
That's right, AC. This is your main man, SG Trilogy. And G Classics Apparel is where inspiration meets style. Whether you're grinding or shining, G Classics has got you covered. Stay legendary, folks, and check out G Classics Apparel. It's time to elevate your game.
You heard it from the legend himself, SG Trilogy. Don't miss out, everyone. Go get your G Classics gear today.
Well, every time I listen to that, man, and you say you heard it from the legend himself, I just say thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Try to mute me in the middle of the. No, you did mute me. I was just giving you your flowers, but I take everything back. You're terrible.
We don't believe you. You need more people. What's up, Cobbs? Hey, what's up, Cobbs? You missed it. We played your drop. So Cobbs is in the building, and we did play your drop, brother.
Yes, indeed.
Now you can tell the people. You can tell the people what you said.
Yeah. So I was just saying, man, you shouted out the legend and you're a legend in your own right, brother. And I appreciate you as well. So thank you. That's all I was saying before I was rudely muted. Good Lord. All right. So back to where we were. In terms of talking, we were talking G Classics, right?
We were about to, but now you made me mad.
We were talking G Classics. So as you see, I'm wearing the Royal Blue G Classics.
Okay, now you can talk about G Classics.
Just random. All right, I'm wearing a Royal Blue G Classics hoodie, which says "Dream Big," has the GOAT, the G for your greatness, and as you can see, AC is rocking the. Go ahead, brother. What you rocking?
I'm rocking the green. By the way, this is not Boston green, so let's just be clear. This is the AC green in the building. Be legendary. Again, the GOAT with the G in the middle, which means that greatness is inside all of us, just waiting to be born. So bring it out. He's dreaming big. I'm over here being legendary. And together we form Voltron. What up, what up? The Collective Podcast in the building.
In the building. Go ahead, brother.
And AC,
you got it.
AC,
Go ahead.
AC is he's laughing at you. AC Sports Live is laughing at you.
There we go.
Hey man,
G-Classes Apparel. Check out the goatshop.shop. Let them know that AC from LA and SG Trilogy sent you.
Did you give one of the presidential candidates my number? Because she keeps texting me, and she wasn't texting me before. It's really weird. That's so funny. Hey, can we play my one question? Remember when I interviewed her when I was at Blavity? Can we play my one question at some point?
Feel free.
Yeah, well, it was just one question, but I kicked the whole thing off. It was called the sit down. And it was when she was still running, or the last time she was running for president. So there you go. Shout out to AC Sports Live. Okay, we keep doing that. Everybody watching, Trey Hop, Porterhouse GP, Marquis joined earlier. Thanks for coming through, Marquis. Roddy T in the building, and then Blessed and Know It. Thank y'all all for coming through. We appreciate you. Rodrick is mentioning The Long Game. It's a golf movie, and it includes sports and racism. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually started that. So I'm like 3 minutes in, but the trailer definitely had me. So The Long Game. We'll probably talk about that in the culture next week, Sam. The Long Game.
Bet.
It's either on Prime or Netflix, but it's on one of those. So, all right.
Bet.
Got it?
Let's do
Must
it.
on that beat. Yep. So now, what are we on now? Oh, it's me.
You already know my favorite. You know my favorite segment, brother. You know where we going.
Only you knew how to work these controls, though. So, all right. But I'm gonna play my drop.
This is Tech Talk Now.
Here we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Tech Talk Now. I'm your host, AC from LA. And today we're tackling a major event that's got the cybersecurity world buzzing, the recent CrowdStrike outage. This incident has significant implications for how we think about cybersecurity, the reliability of security services, and the potential vulnerabilities in our digital infrastructure. Let's break down what happened, its impact, and what it means for the future of cybersecurity. CrowdStrike, a leading cybersecurity firm known for its advanced threat detection and response capabilities, recently experienced a significant outage. This outage disrupted their services, leaving many businesses without the primary line of defense against cyber threats. While CrowdStrike quickly addressed the issue, the downtime raised concerns about the reliability of even the most trusted cybersecurity providers. The CrowdStrike outage had immediate and far-reaching impacts on businesses that rely on their services for protection. Here's how. 1, businesses were left without real-time threat detection and response capabilities during the outage. This gap increased their vulnerability to cyber attacks, exposing them to malware, ransomware, and other threats. Number 2, many organizations rely on CrowdStrike for continuous monitoring and incident response. The outage disrupted their operations, causing delays and forcing them to implement contingency plans. And number 3, the outage shook the confidence of customers who trust CrowdStrike to provide seamless and reliable cybersecurity solutions. It highlighted the risks of relying on third-party security services and the need for backup plans. The bigger picture, this incident with CrowdStrike is a stark reminder of the complexities and challenges in the cybersecurity landscape. Even top-tier providers can experience outages, underscoring the importance of robust security strategies and resilience planning. Here's what this means for the broader cybersecurity community. Number 1, no system is infallible. The CrowdStrike outage shows that even the best security services can face disruptions. Businesses must be prepared for such scenarios and have backup measures in place. Number 2, companies must build resilience into their cybersecurity strategies. This includes having redundant systems and multiple layers of defense to ensure continuous protection, even if one layer fails. And number 3, continuous monitoring and quick response are crucial. Organizations should have internal capabilities to detect and respond to threats independently, complementing their reliance on third-party services. The CrowdStrike outage offers several key lessons for businesses and the cybersecurity industry as a whole. Number 1, relying solely on one cybersecurity provider can be risky. Diversifying security measures and using multiple vendors for different aspects of security can mitigate the impact of any one service going down. Number 2, every organization should have a well-defined incident response plan that can be activated during service interruption. This plan should include isolating affected systems, communicating with stakeholders, and restoring services quickly. And number 3, conducting regular security audits and stress tests can help identify potential weaknesses and ensure backup systems function properly. This proactive approach can minimize the impact of outages. Looking ahead, the CrowdStrike outage could influence how businesses and cybersecurity firms approach their security strategies. Here are some potential implications. Businesses may invest more in resilient cybersecurity infrastructures, including redundant systems and advanced backup solutions. Security providers like CrowdStrike might increase transparency about their uptime and measures taken to prevent outages, helping to rebuild trust and confidence. This incident could drive innovation in the cybersecurity field, developing more robust and fault-tolerant security solutions. To wrap it up, the CrowdStrike outage is a wake-up call for the cybersecurity industry and businesses. It highlights the importance of reliability, resilience, and preparedness in the face of potential disruptions. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats, we must learn from such incidents and continuously improve our security strategies. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Talk Now. I'm AC from LA, and I'll catch you next time as we explore more critical tech issues and innovations. Stay secure and stay informed.
I see you, brother. I see you, brother.
Go ahead and take that off now.
This is Tech Talk Now.
All right, man.
CrowdStrike, that was another epic, impactful Tech Talk Now segment, man. I think what's so important, you talked about the importance of having an incident response team, i.e., a part of that being a crisis communications team. Because I think when we're going through it and there's no messaging, we're left to wondering what's happening. So it is so important, man. You hit the nail on the head. We saw so many flights that were backed up across the world as a result, businesses that were impacted, people's lives that were kind of disrupted. And so things still haven't come back fully. But yeah, great, informative, timely. Kudos to you, brother. Great job.
Thanks, brother. You ready to get into the culture? You ready to get into the culture?
Ready.
All right.
Notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. Notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. Notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling.
You gonna play the drop?
All right. Yes, let's go ahead and drop it.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Masta Ace from Brooklyn, New York. You are tuned in to the Collective Podcast with my man SG Trilogy and AC from LA. Let's go.
I
Let's
love the way you
go.
said let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, it has a certain feeling to it, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you let everyone know early on in the show that we have a lyrical genius in Masta Ace, member of the Juice Crew, legendary Juice Crew. And we were able to catch up with him a couple of days ago, man. And he dropped so many gems on us where we're going to have sound for a while that we'll be utilizing throughout the podcast. But for this week's installment, Masta Ace talked to us about the iconic Posse record, The Symphony, that he was featured on with the likes of Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Craig G, the legendary producer Marley Marl. Just an amazing record. And he talked about how that all came to fruition. So let's run that from Masta Ace.
All right, let's run it.
So without further ado, I just want to introduce the Collective Podcast to the iconic MC. Yes, I'm going to use the word iconic. You know, we have to give people their flowers when they're deserving of them and when they're here and they're present. So iconic MC and member of the legendary Juice Crew, Masta Ace, has joined us.
What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Brother, I'm so happy for you to be here, man. I remember I reached out to you, it seems like many moons ago, and you said, yep, I'm going to get with you. But as we talked before we started this interview, this man travels the globe. He literally is, this is what you call a globe trekker. You see this man, you typically will have to ask him what zip code or what hemisphere he's in because he travels the world. So let's jump into it, brother.
Okay.
I'm going to take us back to 1988. And there was a song that hit hip hop, that hit the airwaves by storm. And it was one of the first, I guess I'll call it a Posse record, one of the first Posse records that truly knocked me upside my head when I heard The Symphony. So walk us through, first of all, walk us through how you even assembled Superpowers with other members of the Juice Crew. How did that all come together?
It honestly was a case of right place, right time. That song was recorded. If you look on the back of Marley Marl's album cover for In Control, on the back of it, you have a whole bunch of us standing around the airplane. Marley's standing in the doorway, but you got Kane, you got Biz, you got G-Rap, Polo, I believe. No, is Polo on there? Polo's not on there, but G-Rap, myself, Shan. There's a bunch of us on the back of that cover. And that's the day, that day after that photo shoot is the day that they were going to Marley's crib to record one final song for his album. At that point, me and Craig G were pretty cool. We had met when I first came to Queensbridge to record with Marley. I met Craig that day. And since that time, we had been pretty cool. And so when I overheard them talking about going to Marley's house to record, I kind of said, yo, Craig, I'll take you over there, because there wasn't enough room in Marley's car to take Kane, G-Rap, and Craig. So I said, I'll drive you. And truth is, I really just wanted to hear this song. I wanted to just be in the room and hear this last record they were going to record. I wasn't thinking about being on the song or anything. So I was Craig's ride over. We followed Marley over to his house in Astoria, Queens. And, you know, they started writing their parts. I was just sitting back, you know, listening to the beat, waiting to hear these rhymes from these great MCs. And when the time came for somebody to record first, they were kind of passing the buck. Kane was like, let G-Rap go first. G-Rap said, let Craig go first. And they were just kind of back and forth. And that's why on the song you hear him say, I don't care who's first or who's last, because that was literally happening in the session. So Marley just looked over at me and was like, yo, Ace, you got something for this? And just put me on the spot. And I was like, yeah, I stay ready, you know.
Wow, just like that. I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. And then that's like whetting the appetite, right? Because I want to know more. Talk to us, Sam. Talk to us.
Man, we have so much more from Masta Ace, man. He walks us through his discography of just the direction in which his career moved. I think that's how you say it. No, the direction in which his career moved. He also talks about where he was most successful. Like, he's a New York-based rapper at the time. And for him, he talks about being successful on the West Coast. He talked about his records that were the most successful. And to this day, he continues to reinvent himself. So, man, we're going to have so much more from Masta Ace that we will drop here on the Collective Podcast. And we're happy that he came to rock with us, man, because, we try to bring you guys something that you will enjoy. A lot of you hip hop fans are definitely fans of Masta Ace, fans of the Juice Crew, and just the history, man. Anytime you can pull that curtain back and find out what went into some of these legendary records is pretty dope, man. So, I'm glad that we're able to host him here on the Collective Podcast, and we're going to have much more for you guys.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Masta Ace, thank you for coming through, my brother. Thank you for coming through. What was this? The culture. Yeah.
Notice I said we. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
All right. Next up.
This is the closeout.
All right, dude. You not ready with the banner? What's up? I got
We
you.
made it to the closeout already. All right. So cue me up, man. Where's the music? Come on now.
Okay, I'm about to get to it, but I want to let you know you still only have 60 seconds because
I got you.
you know
Got
what
you.
I'm saying? You like to take extra time. We got time for
Now I have 45 seconds. Okay. For my closeout for this week, the sweatshirt says it all. Dream big. It's always important to dream big and share those dreams with your loved ones. So dream big. There you go. Short and sweet, brother.
Oh, wow. That was super short. All right. So for me, love your one. Love your one. Let your loved ones know that you love them and protect your peace at all costs. I love my daughter Kayla. She is my why. If you didn't know that, now you know that. Love my people. And I'm letting something marinate right now. I mentioned it to you guys earlier. We'll keep you posted. I'm trying to be off the market permanently. Hey, we appreciate you for coming through. Come back, dog. That's it. That's all I got. Come back. We absolutely appreciate you guys for coming through episode 155 of the Collective Podcast. Haven't had a chance to say this yet, but shout out to all of our first-time listeners, our last-time listeners, everybody in between. Shout out to our first-time viewers, our last-time viewers, and everybody in between. We absolutely appreciate you. What up, Ronald Rooney Jr.? We do appreciate you guys for coming through. So we about to get up out of here. You got anything, Sam, for the road?
No, as I said,
anything for the road, Toad?
Just to reiterate what you said, we appreciate you guys for joining us, and we look forward to catching up with you on the next go round. Peace.
Yeah, all right. Like that's really what it is. We look forward to the future, and we about to get up out of here. So Tupac about to let us ride.
Let us pray.
We're out of here.
Okay.